Hello there, good afternoon. I am Baba Tando. I have the latest in the world of sports. Let's get talking right here, right now. Ghana's fate of hosting the African Women's Championship will be determined later this week when members of the Confederation of African Football, CAF, converge in Cairo for their extraordinary General Assembly. According to our checks, the inspection team has presented their last report, and upon that, a decision will be taken. Ahead of that, though, my colleague Selwyn Saki has visited the Elwak Stadium, one of the training centers for the tournament, and he has the following report.
The African Women's Cup of Nations is coming on this November, and Ghana is yet to be confirmed at the CAF General Congress this weekend. Now, as we can see, that the pitch that we've been here for some time wasn't in a good state, but at the moment there has been consistent progress being done on this training pitch. This is a training pitch where the teams are going to be trained. Possibly the Ghana team is going to train here, and other African Cup of Nations teams that will be coming here for the Women's Championship. Now, we can also see that there are barricades that have been put in here to make sure that people don't come on this field to disturb the nature of the pitch. It's looking greener than usual. The rains are also coming on, making it in a good state. So as we can tell that at the moment, the team is getting ready, and very soon, Ghana will show the world and Africa that we are ready to host the tournament. This is Selwyn Saki reporting for Joy News at the Elwak Stadium.
From the women's AFCON, we'll still stay with women's football because a Ballon d'Or for the best female player of the year will be awarded for the first time at the end of 2018. Now, the prestigious award has been presented to a male player every year since Stanley Matthews won the inaugural accolade in 1956. A list of 15 nominees for the Women's Prize will be announced in October by France Football magazine alongside the 30-strong male list. This year's award ceremony will take place in Paris on December 3. Now, women's soccer is a booming discipline that deserves the same respect as men's soccer, and this is coming from the editor of the magazine, Pascal Fair. It's coming to maturity and growing bigger. More than 760 million TV viewers watched the games at the last Women's World Cup in 2015, and this did not happen by chance. France Football magazine merged its award with the FIFA World Player of the Year award in 2010, but the pairs split again 2 years ago. The World Football governing body also awards a trophy to the best female player at its rebranded Best FIFA Football Awards. All right, so we'll be talking some boxing in a bit, but let's do a little bit about football. Now, talking about women's football, there will be the UEFA Women's Champions League playoff later tonight. Quite a lot of fixtures to look ahead to, but notable amongst them will be the Barcelona team taking on BIIK Kazigurt. And then there's also Juventus ladies. They'll be going away to Brøndby. Bayern Munich are up against ZFK Spartak Subotica. And then Manchester City, they play Atletico Madrid. Chelsea ladies will also be in action against SFK 2000 Sarajevo. Now, away from the Women's Champions League playoffs, let's talk about the English EFL Cup. And there are some 5 fixtures to look ahead to tonight. Last night was bad for Manchester United, but tonight can be other teams in the Premier League especially redeem their images. There's Arsenal taking on Brentford, Liverpool take on Chelsea, Nottingham Forest are at home to Stoke City, West Ham United, they host Macclesfield Town, and the Tottenham Hotspur take on Watford. And quickly in the Italian Serie A, there are also some very interesting fixtures to look ahead to. Udinese are up against Lazio, Roma take on Frosinone, Atalanta at home against Torino, Cagliari take on Sampdoria, Chievo, they travel to Genoa, Juventus are home to Bologna, and Napoli, they host Parma. All right, so you can check out more, especially on fixtures of all of these matches, as the Italian Serie A, the EFL Cup, and of course the UEFA Women's League, UEFA Women's Champions League playoffs. All of them, you can check them out on myjoyonline.com/sports. I tweet at the handle at Baba Tando, saying for Instagram, sports is done. Good afternoon.